Hey! I'm back! Oh, here, let me turn this down a little bit. Because before I get into the art section of the stream, there's actually a couple of things I would like to talk to you guys about. I've been in the making of trying to make a video about the updates, but I figured I'd also include it into one of my streams because it's taking a little bit to finally finish working on the stream. The stream. Wow. I mean the video. It's been a minute to work on the video. Life has been so busy, and also my sinuses have not been agreeing with me, so I've been getting a lot of brain fog. So I figured I'll make an additional mention within the stream. So here, I'm gonna bring up a little section. Oh wait, no, that's not. There we go. Hey! So, this is my website. This is a new addition to my website. So, this will be the official update page that I have in mind for any goals or any personal projects, what have you, that I am looking to do in the future. Or, yeah, that's basically it. And also, I'm debating on having a blog on here. Because with the whole AI thing that's been happening lately on social media platforms, like Instagram just updated their new policy where basically Meta AI will be searching through like DMs, every photo, every like video, whatever you post and message in DMs, that will be used to train Meta AI, which I do not agree on. So before I get into that, I'm gonna go into a little bit of a tangent. I did see a video on how you can opt out of it. There is a way to do that. It's just Instagram is making it a little bit harder to do so because you have to be on desktop in order to get rid of it. So, yeah, no, it's... I'm kind of thinking about it, and also I guess that's part of the reason why I've been also a little hesitant on uploading more stuff on my social media as of late, because I always have that in the back of my mind that someone is going to be using AI. I do watermark my works for that, but I hate this shit, dude. I hate the direction that social media platforms are going. I'm really hoping that it doesn't take over and there are going to be more available options for folks that are artists that like go in peace and like still post without stress of like AI taking pieces of their work to make fake art effectively. So yeah, but outside of that, back into the whole introduction thing, the whole update and goals and stuff. So first off, I didn't mention it in the video. I will make an update to that. But effectively, when it comes to my website, I am looking to give it a whole makeover type deal because right now, as you can kind of see, well, this is new. I added this to give you guys an update, but this is how my introduction was, followed by with the top here. It's very gothic, very simplistic, and I don't feel like it really gives me, if that makes sense. I do like this style that I have for my portfolio and everything, But the commission's set up, I'm planning on revamping, and I'm also, again, with the rise of AI, I'm looking to update my terms of service. I really hate that I have to do this, but I have to protect myself in some way, because unfortunately that is the direction that the people are going. Regardless, not everybody is going, but you know, it's the way the generation is and social media platforms are heading right now. But regardless, you've probably seen in the titles of my videos, I am looking to give it a more like a cafe kind of theme. A vampire run a nightly cafe, which is why I'm saying like, oh, the Crafty Vampires apothecary. Welcome to the apothecary. And I'll show you guys another side project that I'm also working on in a second here. But all of this on my website, I'm looking to update it to look a little bit more like a cafe. Because that was the style I was initially going for, and with the way things are going right now, that's what I'm looking to do. And I'm very excited about that. I have a couple of rough drafts that I'm working on in my sketchbook to kind of redesign everything. But yeah, as far as my website goes, in terms of design and updates, there's an official update page now, and I don't know what my future is going to be like on social media posts. I'm still going to try to keep up on that, but it's just the AI bits is really kind of scaring me. Although I am working and taking steps towards fighting against that and combating that. But we shall see. Outside of that, first of all, I think my homepage says it more than enough. I genuinely cannot thank you guys enough for how far I've come. Like, I was not expecting the way things to turn out and like surpass my expectations, because I was looking for this to be a more casual thing, which I'm still trying to aim to do, but like oh my goodness, I just didn't expect to go as far as I did, which also is explained in my goals, and I'll get into that in a second here. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for everything that you've done. Thank you for listening to my rambles. Thank you for hanging out with me in my streams, or just rewatching my old streams that I've uploaded. It's been genuinely a treat, and it's been a blast within the last half year, because technically I didn't start until August, I think. September, maybe, when I started streaming again. So yeah, genuinely, thank you guys so much for sticking around. I'm really glad that I'm able to at least brighten your day a little bit. And I really hope that with the way things are going nowadays, I hope your new year will be good and bring you lots of joy, hang out with friends and everything. I really wish you all the best, and again, I cannot thank you enough. Okay. I think that's all of the rambling out of my system in terms of that aspect. Yeah, let's get into that. Let's get into this. So I have a couple of goals here. I'm gonna start from the left and move over to the right. So I was considering this for a while. I wasn't entirely sure because again, it's a small audience that I have, and yeah, I wanted to do something to be a little bit more interactive and with my audience members, with you guys. So I decided to work towards making an official Discord server. So then not only can you guys interact with each other a little bit more, but also stay updated to any projects I'm working on, as well as when I'm going live, which, yeah, Twitch does send out notifications, but you know, it's, I guess this is like more of another option. And also, since folks have already started to subscribe to me, I made some I'm working on making specific parts of the Discord server to be subscribers only, which I will get into that. There's a little bit of a thing about in terms of subscribing and bits, which I guess technically you could already read on the other side, but regardless. And speaking of personal projects, I've been really thinking about making comics for a while, mostly of the LARP community that I'm a part of. I've talked about the LARP community before. In fact, I've had, as those of you that have rewatched my streams when they've been uploaded, I have talked about them a lot, as well as some of the players chiming in the chat on occasion, and we were just gushing about our characters and the scenarios that we get ourselves into. Oh, excuse me, sorry, I don't really talk that much. Regardless, ever since I joined that community, I started to gain a little bit more of my spark back, and right now I am working towards making some small comics, not necessarily like major storyline type deal. Although I do have some of those stories in mind. In fact, I technically have 3. One of them I have a couple of storyboards for, but I don't want to burn myself out, because if you guys have known me long before any of this, I, for a time, did have like a webtoon. I had a couple of projects on webtoon, but I was also a teenager, and I think I was getting in a little bit over my head with my approach about it. B, I wasn't necessarily very proud of the storyline that I was coming up with. And C, I didn't really have any plans or anything like that, and I was also overworked in varying degrees. But regardless, I think that also contributed to the point where I was in burnout for a majority of the last 3 years, effectively, because I was working towards it so much, but then overwhelming myself because there's so many things I wanted to do and so many things I had to do, but I didn't really have a plan, and everything just kind of fell apart. So in terms of personal projects, I'm working towards making some smaller comics, pinpointing some of the interactions I had with the characters in the LARP, which the LARP is based on World of Darkness, Vampire the Masquerade, Changeling, Mage of the Ascension, werewolves, what have you. Yeah, I really don't talk much. I never thought I'd be so out of breath talking. Oh my goodness. But yeah, no. So that's kind of what I'm working on. I'm also a friend of mine. I'll, I'll let you in on a little secret here. A friend of mine and I are currently working on a little animation type deal of a part of a scene. So yeah, that will hopefully come out next year, but pretend you guys don't know about that. All right. All right. Whew. So the final goal in terms of that, Twitch streams and Ko-fi upgrades. So, okay. Here's what I meant about the subscriptions and the bits a little bit earlier. So, well, technically, I am earning some form of revenue. Like, I am getting... It's kind of hard to explain. So basically, Twitch has this onboarding program. And it does give me access to, like, emotes for the Twitch stream, as well as folks having the capability to subscribe and deliver bits unto me to access channel points and all that. And that's all great. I honestly, that was honestly like the biggest obstacle that I really wanted to achieve, like, and conquer, because I wanted something to give my audience to have a little bit more interaction, and I think emotes is a nice way to not only express the channel, but also let you guys express yourselves, and it gives like a little connection type thing, I think. I think that really helps develop things. Oh my gosh. However, the problem, to be fair, when I received the email saying like, hey, we want you, are you interested in participating on the onboarding program? You'll be getting money to an extent, and blah blah blah. It's on me that I didn't read the fine print. I just saw like emotes, subscriptions, bits, and I'm like, oh, I get to be a part of this and not have to be an affiliate? That's awesome! Sign me up! And so I signed myself up, and it was great. And I noticed for a little bit when folks started to give bits and subscribing that I wasn't getting any money. And I was like, huh, that's interesting. I signed up my stuff. What happened? So I took a closer look, and so apparently after doing some digging, I am receiving those funds, but it's more towards it's the money that I get is technically as Twitch credit rather than actual money. And like, I can give subscriptions, and I can also give bits or buy bits. But yeah, no, I unfortunately don't have access to those funds, and I basically won't have access to that to use as, like, I guess, free money instead of Twitch credit until I become an affiliate. So in order to become an affiliate, I would have to get an average of 3 viewers and all the other stuff in order to become an affiliate, because I thought it was just for like the advertisements, because part of the way that folks with an affiliate status get money is also through advertisements, and I thought that was the only case. That was unfortunately not the case. So any money that I would have gotten from any recent subscriptions or any bits, I don't get access to that until I reach that affiliate status. So, I mean, I'm not completely bummed by it. It is kind of on me that I didn't read the fine print. I just saw like the perks I would have gotten, and I just jumped for joy because I honestly didn't expect to get an email like that. But yeah. So with that in mind, in terms of Twitch, I was trying to think of other ways for folks to support me a little bit more directly, and that's when Ko-fi comes around. You kind of already see the link posted in the chat. So effectively, God. Like, I took my inhaler. I don't understand why I'm so out of breath. So, in terms of Ko-fi, Ko-fi is effectively a smaller version of Patreon, because Patreon is like a membership service where creators post like behind the scenes or have any specific content, early access, requests, what have you, based on your subscription status. Ko-fi is basically the same thing, except it's more designed for a smaller audience, which is what I have. And honestly, I think it just gives a little bit more accessibility to certain things as well. Because like I can create a commissions page, and I have a lot more Twitch add-ons. So yeah, outside of that, so Ko-fi, I already have a few subscription options available, but sorry. I'm trying to talk, but I'm also catching my breath. Whew. Okay, I got this. Just gotta talk. I gotta talk slower. I gotta talk slowly. I gotta learn to do that. So, yes. Ko-fi, basically Patreon, has a membership service type deal. I have a few available. They just don't have images attached to the membership yet. However, there's right now I only have a $1 option, $5 option, and a $10 option. Each of them have their own perks. The $1 version is that if you want to, it is up to you. The $5 or $10 version is more like, okay, I'm also, not only do I want to support you, but I also want to do it for the perks. I'm actually gonna temporarily remove them because I want to make sure that the Discord is ready, because those are the perks that will also have, those are the subscriptions that will have the perks for Discord. So yeah, and you can also tip me through there as well. And I believe Streamlabs as well, but there's something up with the bots that I have, so I'll have to look into that. But yeah, so if you guys want to support me more directly, Ko-fi is probably the best way to do it, because while I do get something from Twitch, it is just Twitch credit that I'm earning rather than actual funds at the current moment. But yeah, and also Ko-fi does have my commissions up and available on there as well, which honestly, that kind of segues into the next part of what I want to talk about. So I did not expect the immense popularity of the stained glass works that I started doing a while back. And because of that, especially with the recent order that I just got, I will, since it's a new year, as well. I will be increasing my prices, unfortunately. If you want to see what my prices are now, I can just head over to that. So for the stained glass style, these are the original prices. Full body 60, waist and up 45, headshot 35. And also extra characters as well. And I guess this is also just like regular character art, if you guys wanted to see that as well. Yeah, no, so I decided to increase my prices. They are effectively gonna be doubled. The prices in both styles are effectively gonna be doubled. Well, and I do apologize for that, but I want to make sure that I'm treating myself and the quality of the work fairly. And I was not expecting with the way things have happened. I did not expect things to turn out with immense popularity for this. So I do have one slot open, at least at the time of this stream. It will be with the same prices that I just showed for the time being. And any current commissions will not be affected. Inflation be affecting even commission prices, but makes sense. Yeah. That's just the way the world cookie crumbles. There you go. You're welcome. So, yeah, man. Supply and demand, and we demand your supply. Ah! Oh. So much love in this world, dude. Thank you. I appreciate the amount of demand, but also I am also kind of terrified. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, so the prices are going to be doubled. I do have one slot left. Therefore, if you guys are interested in commissioning me at the lowest price, now is the time to do that. At least for the current prices, and any current commissions I have going on are also they're not going to be affected by the price change. When I get that spot filled, that's when the price changes will be in effect. But yes, that is currently the status of my commissions as far as supply and demand goes, as the guy who does games a lot. But outside of commissions, I do have some relatively exciting news. Although this is going to be a little bit more of a long-term goal. Because I'm still looking at my options and seeing ways to, like, how to set things up. But I kind of want to start setting up a store to sell physical work. Specifically, like, stickers and keychains as well. Like, the little things that you would probably see in, like, a cafe. Because that is the whole theme that I'm attempting to completely redesign, because with the whole stream status that I have, God, can I not have a stroke, please? I can't talk to save my life. So, but no, yeah, I'm looking to create a physical store. I have no idea when this will happen, so I'm adding like a smaller goal to it, which I'm attempting to create a mini art series, which I will be starting tonight. A little stained glass portion where I'm representing spring, summer, fall, and winter. And just making like keychain styled pieces, well, as well as stickers. There are going to be also stickers as well. But in terms of it being art to be sold in a physical store, it's all going to be online. I don't have a building. God, that would be so cool though. Oh, that would be so cool. To own like a cat. Oh, that would be so cool. But unfortunately, I do not have the funds for that. But regardless, yes, that is currently what I'm thinking. I think it would be fun. I think it would be cool. And heck, it would give you guys a little something. And especially with the Ko-fi thing, maybe give you guys something a little extra. Crafty Emporium. Actually, Crafty's Apothecary. Thank you very much. Flips hair. But no, yeah. I'm very excited for this. Again, I'm also trying to work on a YouTube video. It's just life has been crazy busy as of recently. Like, I got a recording down, but I haven't, I just barely got into the editing portion of it. Ugh. And again, I'm out of breath. God. I think this is like the most I've spoken in like ever. If you couldn't tell already with my soft voice. But yeah, that is pretty much that's it. That's all I have to say. But yeah, no, the website is gonna get redone. These are the goals and ideas that I want to work towards. And commissions are gonna go up. And cafe. Yes, don't forget the little tidbit. And cafe. But yeah, I believe that's all I have to say. I'm also... Actually, no, that is not all I have to say. This image reminded me. So, this image right here of my persona, I have been looking into... I have been looking into creating a PNG tuber. Although I do like the 3D model, I can only add so much to my plate, so I'm gonna try to keep things simple right now. I think this is gonna be more of like a Halloween theme thing for now with the current 3D model that I have. But yeah. Like a great salesperson. But wait, there's more! Oh man. But yeah. Yeah, no. This is... I'm so excited for this year. Despite all the horribleness that has been happening in the world lately, I'm really trying to keep my chin up for this. This is... All I can really do is go up or stay in the middle, but I'd rather go up anyway. But yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to show you guys this. All right, now I'm gonna take a breather. This is so much talking. It's so much talking. What is the video you are working on, or is it on the down low? Oh, it's just basically what I just talked about. Except ideally a little bit more organized. Because I think the biggest problem that I had right now is that A, it was kind of unscripted, and B, like I started cutting out the bits to make the video. It's just, life has been rather hectic lately, but I'm alive and I'm trying my best. So it is no secret. Oh, damn it! That was another thing I wanted to add. But wait, there's even more! Would you know it? Yeah, well, I would. Because I'm about to tell you. So, that's another thing in terms of Twitch streams, which I will add to my website later. But, I've officially added Saturday to be another day of when I stream. How long will I be streaming? Good question. Because I wanted to add another day to give a little bit more variety and like have you guys, like, if you guys are interested in watching me, like, have more time to hang out with me. And also, so I don't know how many people, or if you, guy who games a lot, knows about this game. If any of you guys know about Blood Hunt, it is such a fun battle royale game based on the Vampire the Masquerade. It is so good. I am so sad because this year on on not August, what am I thinking? What is the 4th? April. Yes? No. Is it April? Hold on, let me fact check. Oh! Oh! Who gave me the tea? Hold on. Oh my god, thank you so much, dude. I don't want to say your actual name because I think that's what's showing up on here on my end. I don't want to say your actual name without your permission. But thank you. Hearts for... Oh. Wait, hold on. Can I... Hold on. Holding. Let me do a thing. Hold on. Stay put. Stay right where you are. Do not move. If you move, I will do something. That is a good... Hold on. Oh, hold on. This is gonna be so good. This is gonna be so great. It's random, but you know what? Fuck it, you know? Not actually, though. That would be totally unethical. Wait, will it work? I hope it'll work. Hold on. Let's see. It did not work. What the fuck? What? Why? Why did it not? Do I have to use the original Twitch? That's lame if I do. Hold on. Oh. Well, my Chikorita did it for me anyway. What was supposed to happen is that the emotes were supposed to be bouncing all around the walls. And, you know, be there. But regardless, anyways, thank you. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you. Fuck, what was I saying? I was saying something, now I forgot. What was I saying? Oh wait, no, Blood Hunt. That's right, I was gonna fact check that. Hold up. Steam, can you not fuck me, please? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Alright, Blood Hunt. Blood Hunt. When? Community Hub. View Community Hub. When are you leaving? Because... Yeah, okay. So, officially, Blood Hunt servers will close on April 28th, 2026. So, the game is available and free to play. And I am trying to make an effort to, at the very least, play it every other week. So twice a month, effectively. To show this game some love. Because I have had times in the past where I played games like Smite and Marvel Rivals, and we all know how fucking toxic that kind of shit can get. But, like, Blood Hunt is genuinely a very fun game. I am so sad that it is now leaving me because I just found out about the game too about November last year. And I was kind of popping off. I was having a good time, but no, yeah, they're leaving and shutting down the servers on the 28th. Never to be played again, and that shit fucking sucks. And especially if any of you guys are Vampire the Masquerade lovers, it wounds my heart so much, and it has so much charm in the game as well. Regardless, it's another battle royale. I aim to play the game a little bit more just to show it some love before it officially dies. But yeah, games that are twice as bright last half as long. Yeah. Oh my god, dude, do you remember? Hold on. There we go. I'm all done with the whole update thing. I'm just gonna switch it all up. But like, dude, okay, I might sound a little old. I am preparing myself for that. I might sound a little old if I ask, do you know the game Free Realms? It was an online game. It was kind of similar to Wizards 101, which that was another game I used to play. I played Wizards 101 as well. And also Pirates 101 for some fucking reason, but you could only get so far into the game before you have to pay like a subscription or buy the land or what have you. It's so stupid. Regardless, I remember Free Realms being a very fun game. I remember when that shit used to air, like, commercials. I remember there used to be commercials on fucking TV before YouTube was a thing. God damn it. Regardless, that was also a membership game. But oh my god, that shit was so much fun too. I always loved playing the fairy. The fairy was so pretty in my opinion, at least back then. I wish that game was back. Oh good, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Cool. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, dude! Oh god. Man, that was the shit. That was genuinely the shit. Oh my god, I also remember Monsters High. That was another big thing. I remember YouTube just barely started and I tried to search I tried to search Monsters High back in the day in my YouTube search bar. And obviously I didn't get Monsters High because who would have thought to upload the episodes onto YouTube because YouTube was just starting. But no, yeah, Monsters High was so great too. Honestly, I'm surprised I'm pretty sure that it got canceled. Hold on. Because, like, I remember I heard, like, rumors, like, parents were complaining that there wasn't enough diversity. And I think that caused it to get canceled. Wiki. I don't see the official website. No! I mean, there's Mattel, which is the owner of Monster High Dolls. Still an IP? Hold on, let me check. I don't think so. I mean, like, there's a Wikipedia, there's a wiki. Yeah, no, Monster High TV series, 2010 to 2017. There's the official YouTube still up, though. And Instagram. But didn't they just recently make, like, a live-action movie? Oh, yeah, hold on. No, okay. So, it looks like they're still creating episodes, but in the new updated style and version, like the 3D models and the design of the characters are different than how you... So they're uploading episodes on YouTube, but I'm not seeing the official website. It's not even on their official page. Yeah, no, I think that shit got taken down. So they probably got... Maybe that's what Mattel is all about. Because because Mattel owns the dolls, I'm pretty sure they own the whole brand. So that's probably the whole reason why Monster High no longer has an official website anymore. Their official website. Ah. The Wayback Machine and Internet Archive. What? Is that a hold on. Is that a website? The Wayback Machine? Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. Let's check this out. Let's just say... You know what, let's just say 2005. You are... No! Yeah, it's a website that archives other sites that... There is a lot of old sites backed up on it. Oh, I see. MLST Monster. I spelled that right. Huh. Unless I'm typing it wrong. I'm not seeing it. I typed in monsterhigh.com. I'm trying to think of a date. Maybe that will help. Fuck it. Let's say June. June 26th. I'll say 2006. No. The requested URL is not found. Huh. I wonder what happens if I just type it in the Google search, see what happens. MonsterHigh.com website. Oh, okay. The official Monster High website redirects or links to various other Mattel-controlled websites for the brand, with content shifting to new reboots focusing on current dolls, videos, and character info, often users to regional sites like monsterhighdolls.com.au. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Damn. Damn! God, I hate that. What happened to the internet, dude? What happened, man? That really sucks. It's no longer there. It's just gone. At least, listen, hey, at least it's still within our hearts. It is still with us. We know that it existed. There are literal commercials available to watch on YouTube. So fucking be it. I can be as... I'm gonna be angry about it. Yeah, at least it lives in our memories. That's how you know that they're still alive in us. Man. Well, I guess shit happens. Time flies by and new generations come to light. Some of the lucky ones manage to still stick around. Tisk, tisk. Oh well. Well, I guess in that case, I'll go ahead and switch over to the original project that I was gonna work on for the stream for a little bit. Oh wait, no. Damn it, wrong one. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, man. I guess on that note, yeah, so this is kind of what I got going on here. Working on a little stained glass version of the seasons. This is spring. Next one is gonna be summer, fall, winter. Yeah. It's kind of what I got going on, to a step towards opening a physical store. I'm very excited about these pieces. I can't wait to... I'm excited to work on fall, specifically. Not only do I love fall, if you couldn't tell by my whole get-up and... or, you know, the whole vampire aesthetic, in Halloween and the whole Halloween getup that I got going on, you know. I'm just working my way. I'm just working my way through. I'm gonna be finishing each piece with by the end of the day, by the end of the season. So, like, for example, when the first day of summer arrives. Wow, I'm having another stroke, guys. Would you believe it? I can't talk or speak or think to save my goddamn life. It makes sense. You are using seasons since you are cooking for real, hell yeah. I'd be cooking up something real good, something spicy, something sweet, something watermelon, something frozen. Something frozen. Something succulent, something sweet, something spicy, something... Well, I guess summer can also go with spicy. I don't know. Because, like, fall has, like, you know, cinnamon. Cinnamon is spicy. All the shit is gonna be harvested. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. I just work here. Oh, man. No, yeah. So outside of gaming cooking, I'm also cooking artistically, because why the hell not? Well, probably because part of the reason that it is my job, but also at the same time, why not? Why are you? That is not okay. Oh, that's the reason why. That's why I did it. Well, you know what? I can do a life hack for me and just erase just enough. Oh wait, no, I know a better idea. Yes. I really do be cooking for real, for real. Some people ask why. Some trailblazers say why not. Words to live by. Hell yeah, absolutely. Wise words if I do say so myself. Very wise words indeed. In diddly dee deed. I cannot express to you how anxious I am to work on the butterfly portion. Because you can see I got one of the wings done for one of them. Excuse me. But I failed to realize, because I added already so much detail, and I love it. It looks gorgeous. It looks beautiful. I still have the other side, and it's at a weird angle, so I can't necessarily just, like, copy and paste it. Trust me, I've tried. To match this. So, this will be a final act. This will be my final thing that I will do. In the meantime, I will fill everything else with white and maybe some extra flowers here and there. Yes. And some may ask, why do you torture yourself this way? And I say, because I can. The good old copy, flip and rotate. Dude, I tried. I tried everything. It just, it keeps on being a complicated mess. Oh, excuse me. Now a hard old, extremely hard work. Well, actually, no, it's simply hard to work with, I would argue. Because honestly, I can envision it perfectly, but then when I try to do it, it's like, haha, no, fuck you, absolutely not. I will not betray. I will not give your vision life. Why would I give your vision life? Why would I try to do that? You know? It's just one of those things. So I just sit here and suffer. Like any other artist, we suffer for our work. It is our way to get around. But either way, I'm very excited to finally finish this piece. Genuinely, all in all. And what is life without a little bit of heart? Your body is trying to keep the best art for itself. Art do be suffering. My body? I guess mind, body, and soul, you know? I mean, where else does the art come from? Besides the universe. Or the random demons that are screaming in my head every night, giving me nightmare fuel. Which also weirdly inspires me for some reason. I don't know, there might be some changeling bullshit happening in the background and I'm just not aware of it yet. Which, to be fair, my character is going through a lot of changeling bullshit as of recently. Recently? I think that's correct English somewhere. But no, yeah, I'm very excited. I'll be doing the Saturday streams this week. And I'm really hoping that I do not burn myself out again. Like I did last time. I tried adding more days. Recently, as of late. Yeah, there you go. Well, I mean, it is recently, and also it is late, technically speaking. Well, I guess technically not in my case, but also technically yes. I should be asleep right now, but who needs it, you know? Do we really need sleep? I personally don't think so. I think sleep... Why sleep when you can work? Especially as an artist, because you get most of your inspiration at 3 a.m. Despite 3 a.m. also being a universally not good time to be alive. Question mark. The argument of 3 a.m. Alright, debate. Now. I'm kidding. I'm not a really good debater. Although, we could debate if you really want to. Life is full of debates and questions and wonders and confusion. Did I? Oh, no, that is genuinely that small of a line. Hold on. Fixing this. Oh, I don't have my stabilizer. Stabilizer? Stabilizer. 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 Although I guess same thing. Maybe maybe the debate was the friends we argued with along the way. Friends, enemies, frenemies. Why not? Why not all of the above? I mean, there's also a phrase out there that says, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Oh no, that's perfect. Excuse me. I know that was gross. Foolish me. Damn me. Well, I don't want to be damned, actually. I take that back. Can I take that back, actually. Don't damn me, please. Heart emoji. I would very much appreciate that, if you didn't. Although, I would accept my fate, kind of. Oh, excuse me. Just gotta get myself fired up. That's my hyperfixation on the tiniest of details that I'm not liking what I'm seeing. I tried to fix. Wait, that doesn't make... The devil's in the details. Quite the contrary. The devil is always in the details. Oh, oops, wrong color. Wrong couleur. I do not have my stabilizer. Thank you. I kind of sounded like a angry, like a stuck-up rich bitch. I do not have my stabilizer. I demand it. Give it to me now. I want it now. I want it now. Oh, thank God. I thought I was doing this on the wrong layer. I was panicking. Okay. Again, devil's within the details. They will haunt you for the rest of your life. Hashtag not sponsored. Clap, clap. I demand my stabilizers to stabilize my entire life. I want my life to be stable. Please. America. That's such a terrible joke. That is so evil. Stable here in the States? That's not gonna work out. Oh. Ah! Jesus Christ! Hi! What are you doing? Oh, sorry. My cat scared the shit out of me. Hi! Hello! Oh, hold on. I know. Oh, I just hit the mic. I'm sorry. Oh, you are sitting. Do you want to be pet? fuck it. I guess we can go on a break now. I'll switch back over to fucking chat. My cat is the man. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, you're still here. Hello. Oh, baby girl. Oh, little baby. Oh, nope, that is... Now I can't move my chair. What the hell? I can't move my chair and pet you at the same time now. Hold on. There we go. There you go. Alright. Break time. I gotta hang with the cat. I gotta give my cat the attention she deserves. Because she deserves to be loved. It's just my model might look a little wonky now because it cannot decide where I am facing. Unless I maybe move my camera a bit. There we go. It's... Nope. It's just gonna keep resetting. Okay. That's fine. I mean, I'm still here. It's not like it's gonna make much of a difference. Break time. Break time with the cat. Give her all the love and attention she deserves. Oh, yes, you deserve all the pets. Well, I guess with this interruption right now, how is life for the rest of you? How is all of you? How are all y'all? As we are. Baby kitty. Doing good, just doing laundry. Hell yeah. That's good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. Honestly, that's what a lot of these people in this modern age needs. We need to be doing good. And I'm glad that you are. That's really good. Oh, baby kitty. Oh, baby kitty. Or do you just want to be pet? Do you want to be pet? No, you are giving the look. You want to play? Yeah, you do. You want to play. Get it! Oh! Oh. I wish I could show her on camera. She looks so fucking cute right now. You know how cats like to fucking bap at the things that they don't understand? That they're just kind of curious and they just hit it with their paw? Like, imagine that, but the arms are kind of tucked in a little bit and she is just kind of clapping her paws together trying to catch the string. Because she's also a little chunky baby. Yes, she is. Oh, you're all done? Yeah, you're done. You're done. With heads. Oh, baby girl. Oh, baby girl. Ugh. Ah, man. That's another thing I'm really excited for. I'm excited for the... Fuck, what was it called? Lorwyn in Magic the Gathering. I'm very excited for the new set that they have going on for Lorwyn. I'm mostly excited because of the trailer that they fucking dropped. That was inspired by Jim Henson and his work. It was so beautifully done, and I'm very excited. Like, if Magic the Gathering needed anything to be added to their fucking series as a whole, we need more Jim Henson styled content. Let's be real. That shit was fucking phenomenal. Oh man, if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you check it out, especially if you're a fan of both Jim Henson and Magic the Gathering. But hello. Magic Gathering art has always been pretty top tier. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no. MTG. I specifically love... Hold on, let me see if I can find the artist. I actually got to meet the artists, some of the artists that did some of the art at Gen Con. If you don't know Gen Con is basically a huge board game convention where, yes, there is like a shopping area, but people don't go for the shopping area. People go for the side events that are happening at the event. Here, let's see. Blind Obedience. Yeah, there we go. Blind Obedience. Elena Richards. Elena is top tier. I love her work. I'll type her name in the chat. She did Blind Obedience and what was her? It's a blue card. And I know that she has a mat as well of that character. I can't think of the name. But Elena Richards. She does amazing work. She did it for Wilds of Eldraine, Blind Obedience. Honestly, that is my absolute favorite card design as a whole. But I want to see. I wonder if they. Alana Richards. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I stop petting you? My fucking cat. Like, I was in the middle of a Google search and she is laying down on the ground. And she just fucking bapped my foot to be like, no, you have to continue petting me, please. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to stop. Let's see here. Oh, she also did Judy from One of Many from the Avatar edition. I didn't know that. I didn't see that. Although the one that I was referencing is a little bit more stylized. That's probably why I didn't recognize it. Didn't recognize? Didn't recognize. Sorry. Oh no! Okay, I found it. Vannifar Evolved Enigma. She is 2 mana, green-blue, legendary elf ooze wizard. At the beginning of your combat, on your turn, choose one. Cloak a card from your hand, or put a +1/+1 counter on each colorless creature you control. Yeah. Typically my mom is the one that takes care of her, but my mom is away on a trip and I have to look after her. And she demands all the love and attention. She deserves nothing but the best. But no, yeah, Vannifar. I have a playmat of this creature. Oh, what's up? You're okay. You're okay. You're okay, baby. What's the matter? You're fine. You're fine. And I got that card as well as that playmat signed by the artist. And honestly, meeting her, she's just a really cool person. Honestly, no, I scratch that. All of the artists that have worked on MTG have been absolutely chill. My cat also demands attention and petting, especially after a meal. Absolutely. They deserve the best pets, especially after a meal. Like, you can't deny them that service. They have to digest it. So, in return, in that, that's, that sleepy stage that you get when you eat. You got a pat. But, no, yeah, dude. Like, genuinely, all of these artists are absolutely gorgeous and beautiful and amazing in many ways. And I can't wait to get more cards signed. I might even look into popping by MagicCon in Chicago, although I don't know how the whole situation in Chicago is right now. I am low-key a little terrified, but at the same time I'm kind of like, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Especially this year. Oh, you're all done? Are you done? Okay. Bye, baby. Exactly, can't give them indigestion. Love is a cat's piss. My cat also demands attention. Oh, no. Oh! I didn't realize that this chat was delayed. Well, good thing I have the screen that shows live chats. Okay, the cat has finally dispersed. I will now get back to work. Oh yeah, that was another thing I wanted to show off. Hold on. There we go. So, no, yeah, outside of the seasonal project, which I will hit save, just in case, because, you know, life really do be like that sometimes. I started working on a business card design that looks like a little cup for, like, you know, boba tea and everything, because, you know, the whole theme about the crafty vampires, apothecary, cafe, boba tea, why not? It's classy, it's a little thing, and this is the back of it. And as you can see, like, there's my logo on the other side. Just you wait. Boom. The other side. With every drop. And the straw is a digital pen. Thank you! Yeah! I'm trying to debate if whether or not... Well, first of all, obviously, I really want this to be a keychain as well. Minus all the... like... logo and stuff and everything. I think overall this would be a very cute, like, little keychain type deal. But yeah, no, this is the back, which I need to work on the handle a little bit. And this is the front. Yeah, so that's kind of what I got going on in terms of trying to set up a store and everything. I definitely want to try and get this into being a keychain. But that, again, will be a more future reference type deal. But, yeah. So that's another thing. That's another thing I'm cooking up. I'm cooking up a storm here. Another thing that I got going on as well. So, yeah, I'm very excited to see where this... I'm still in awe of, like, how far I've come. If you would have talked to me, I don't know, let's say back in 2021, I would have never believed you. And now, here I am. I'm just chilling, having a good time. This is great. This is everything I could have asked for. I couldn't have asked for anything more. Oh, excuse me. Oh shit! No way! Oh, thank you! I'm sorry I didn't recognize you if we ever spoke in the past. Oh, regardless, I'm glad to see you came in. Thank you for stopping by. Hold up. God, has it been really 6 years ago?
Yeah, it's not an accident, I'm multifaceted. When I love something, I dive head first until
I guess it has been 6 years ago.
But I'm no masochist, I just can't live while holding all this passion, and it's not a
That is so wild. So wild to think about.
That's the story of my life, like it was already written for me. It used to feel like an imprisonment. Many times
Again, I can't thank you enough. Thank you for stopping by. It's so good to hear from you.
Again and again, even when I felt my wings were clipped. I can't blame anyone else. Truth be told, I was forging weapons against myself. So regardless if I'm attacked repeatedly.
Yeah, no, I started this maybe when I was like fresh out of high school. I think. Either that or freshman in college. I think it was freshman in college because I did have another YouTube channel where a long time ago I was uploading like those like anime music videos type deal. But I kept on getting copyright stricken because of course I did. With the music that I was using. And then I was like, you know what? I want to start a fresh new slate. And that's what I did. I started with a fresh new slate. Initially, I was gonna use it for other stuff, but I never really got around to it. I think I kind of, like I said a little earlier, got in a little bit over my head, and I ended up burning myself out. And I fell silent for a couple of years, but now I'm surrounded by better people. I escaped from a really bad time, and now I'm here. And I couldn't have asked for anything more. This is genuinely amazing. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see where this goes. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Oh wait, well, Okay. I don't know if I can talk about this yet, so I'm gonna hold off on it, but I also may have additional information later on this month, or maybe next month. I will have more information to share, but I hope, in long story short, I hope you like D&D. Yeah, I think I subbed around the end of high school, early college. I think I had a side game music video channel, never took off. Actually don't know if it has been taken down. Oh! Because of the whole copyright strike, or was it a personal choice to maybe have it taken down? D&D? Hell yeah. Because I don't want to consider myself a professional DM, I think it was until after I left the initial toxic group that I was with, when I actually started to DM for real, for the first time. But I didn't. But I'm not DMing D&D. I actually started DMing Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition with a group of friends. And yeah. I think copyright, but also got busy with college stuff. Yeah. Now that shit will catch up on ya. But hey, new beginnings are coming. There are a lot more stuff to look forward to now. Game mastering. Yeah. I do become master. And mastering, I am. I think. Kind of. I don't know. I typically don't know what the fuck I'm doing half the time, so I just kind of make shit up as I go. So, yeah. Make shit up as I go. Yeah. I mean, honestly, that's basically all it is that when you're DMing, because in my early days as a DM, okay. I think the setup that I had was way too much. It was way too much. I had too much content available, and it ended up being like, you know, you might as well just write a book. But at the same time, the folks that I was playing with, that I wanted to try and be a dungeon master for, they had the mindset of there's always a right answer in D&D, which genuinely, that's just simply not true. D&D as a whole is literally an improv position, more or less. Like, you're thinking on your feet, you're coming up with solutions as you go, and trying to make things work. And, you know, sometimes shit happens. And they just did not have the mindset, nor I guess I would go as far as I say they didn't have the creativity to think outside of the box. They just, again, had the mindset of, no, it has to be this way, this is what the rule says, blah blah blah. And I distinctly remember hanging out with, like, for example, this is a good example. I would hope you guys know about Dingo Doodles. She and her husband created a game based on the world of Fool's Gold. And I remember sitting on his couch watching an episode or two. You gotta be like a good magician, have multiple outs, peak improviser. Yeah. And it's like, it doesn't all have to be improvisation too. There's got to be some form of order in order to Oh, thank God. Again, the layers. It's onions have layers. Anyway, yeah, no, because like I remember sitting on the couch watching Dingo Doodles' episodes, and there's a point in the game or in the episodes where she mentioned of house rules, where like it's our interpretation of the game, like this is how we run our game, and not everybody likes it, but you know, this is our thing. And I remember feeling this aura coming off of the guy that I was watching this with, and he was like, but that's not, oh, so you just have like a Tarask hidden underneath your village, like, oh, and you just have this rule that just automatically makes the character die, or you're just not having enough fun. Like, that's not, why would the rules be in place? Like, he was so not caring about like the flexibility of D&D and what D&D could be. It just had a right and a wrong and no in between. But also, ironically enough, they didn't want you to railroad them into a storyline. So like if I was trying to get them to like go hunt the wolves or what have you, they don't want to be forced to hunt the wolves. They want that to be their choice. So yeah, no, the whole ride was just so fucking stupid. I am so glad that I'm not part of that group anymore. I've moved on, but yeah, no. After hanging out with the group that I'm currently with, I have high hopes for the future, which is why I mentioned things D&D related, because I'm genuinely excited to run a game or two, maybe. We'll see. Yeah. Well, I guess there's the snippet. Although nothing is confirmed yet, I still have to hear back from them. But, yeah. Technically a professional DM. I'm very excited for that. And I really hope it comes true. I do have like a rough story set up just in case, because you know, despite the amount of improv that there is in D&D, you gotta at least have some form of preparation, especially if you're going to be representing a specific book or game, because the players are going to be expected to play a game within that universe, whatever that universe is that you are DMing for. So yeah, outside of that, that's kind of what I got cooking. That's what I got going. Yeah, I agree. It is basically a balancing act. Prepare structure versus improv. Yep. Honestly, you know what? I think real life is just an example of that. Because, like, you live by life day to day, there are some rules involved and everything, but then sometimes shit hits the fan and you have to think on your feet of like, okay, how should I react to this? Do I do A or B or C? Not specifically those specific choices, but you know, like how do I react to this? Versus how would my character react to this? But no, real life is a good aspect. It's just you know, you're living in a fantasy. It's not real. Life is an illusion. The universe is a hologram. Everything is not real. Arr. I mean, hell, now that I think about it, like, the whole reason why... Because when I tried to do D&D, D&D is where I struggled the most, is because I think D&D can be so vast and non-specific. And to be fair, I never really looked into, like, rule books or anything like that, mostly because I didn't really know where to start. And I feel like D&D as a whole was already so vast, and I was just excited to share my stories, so I just tried to create my own world. But in the end, I just created a book, and everything just kind of fell apart from there. But when I started running Vampire the Masquerade, weirdly enough, that's where I started to get a general idea of how to run my game. Because Vampire the Masquerade is based on real life, like, for example, LA. Like, it has Hollywood, it has, like, the downtown of LA, and it's just, like, a secret society living amongst society, and you know society. But you can try and play them as best you can. Yeah, exactly. Because, like, you know, we live in a society. We do. We live in a society where people make choices. Some stupid. Some not. But, yeah. Sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles. But, like, no, yeah. That's part of the reason why I found Vampire the Masquerade a little bit easier to run. It's because it's already based off of real life, except there are vampires hiding amongst society. I've played mainly D&D, Pathfinder, Cyberpunk 2022, and GURPS. GURPS? don't think I've ever heard of GURPS. Unless that's an acronym. So, real life. Yeah. Basically real life. And I would like to think there are vampires hiding amongst society. Real life lore supplement. Yeah, exactly! Ah. GURPS is an acronym and also the name of the game. Oh, I gotcha. Oh, shit. Honestly, now that I think about it, GURPS kind of sounds like is GURPS like a sci-fi game? Is it a completely different generic universal roleplay system? Gotcha. Okay, so it's like a alternative to like D&D, more or less. It's an oh! I see. Huh. Now I'm curious, how does that work exactly then? If it's an everything system. Is it like a conversion type deal where it can convert other play styles into other games? Theme agnostic. Well, you can run the Starship module with the Cavalry module, theme agnostic. And you buy a pile of books. It's not my jam. I gotcha. Aw. It is made to be homebrewed. There are themes and modules you can pull from. I gotcha. Okay. Huh. Interesting. I never heard that. Well, I mean, I'm not surprised that something like that exists. Huh. Well, regardless, the more you know. It's sort of like the Mythic TTRPG system and Fate. Oh, okay. I see. Wait, I want to make sure I'm thinking of the right one. Hold on. I'm gonna fact check myself really quick here. Oh, yeah, okay. Huh, that's an interesting I don't need to feel like I'm doing my taxes in game. Oh, I didn't realize it still had my... Hold up. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Boom. There we go. Fixed it. Ah. GURPS is very crunchy rules wise. Yeah, it sounds like it. Christ. Fate and Mythic are more rules light. But with the two of them together, they fuse into one. Alright, I need to put on some lotion. My hands are dry. But interesting, huh? Again, I'm not surprised that something like that exists, but also, it's an interesting combination of the two. As an example, at least. Alright. God, do I attempt the fucking butterflies? That shit is gonna kill me. Like, straight up murder. Like, I'm kind of excited to get started on the butterflies, mostly because of how far I've already gotten. But also, I need to add more flowers to the rim, because I was thinking initially to, like, add it mostly at the bottom, but I think I'm gonna add, like, buds and what have you sticking out now that I'm looking at this. A little bit more clearer. Alright, I'm gonna fill in the mini flowers. How about that? I'm gonna fill that in. I'll also fill in the butterflies, because why not? Honestly, maybe for the butterflies, I'll just add in stained glass patterns. Or, no, now that I think about it, I don't really like that idea. Scratch that. I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna die. How about that? I'm just gonna die and do the details manually, because I love that for me as an artist. Again, the devil is in the details. Oh, I forgot the hair in the background. Alright, I'll do that next. Alright, y'all. I got about 5 minutes left of tonight's stream. I'm gonna finish bedazzling the wings. I think I finally figured out my issue. I just... with the wings initially. So it's looking good so far. This time I'm copying at least one of the butterflies based on the reference image that I have. But the rest of them are going to be in their unique style to give it a little pizzazz a little bit. Regardless, yeah, I'm going to finish bedazzling the butterfly here, and then I'm probably going to call stream from there. Your issue? You just got to lock in. Yeah, man. That is probably what I needed to do. I just needed to lock in and remember how to handle my perspective. Dude. But sounds good. Fun stream. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm typically not active during my streams. I don't necessarily talk much, as you can see. Either way, I am glad that you enjoyed the stream. At least on Monday, it will be a weekly stream. I will be mostly doing art on Mondays, especially commissions, if and when we get to that point for, like, in the commission process, like after the whole sketching thing, I will do like the fine lines and then the, you know, finalization of the artwork. So Mondays are typically commission streams, so then at least that way they can watch what I'm doing, more or less, so it's real and not AI. I'm glad to have been on the chattier of streams. Yeah, you're welcome. I am trying my best. Excuse me. Yeah, no, you caught me on the chattier side. Again, I don't typically chat. I am less chat. I don't chat. Oh, that does not look anything. You don't usually chat, you lock in for real. Yeah, that's typically how it goes, especially when I work on artwork. Or just anything, really. It's very hard for me to multitask sometimes because once I'm focused, that's all I'm gonna be doing for the next God knows how long before break time or before whatever. You know, sometimes that's just what you gotta do. You just gotta lock in. And that's when I don't chat as much. Oh man, but no, I'm excited to showcase this piece. Look at her. She's so gorge. She's so beaut. Oh, It's already 5 minutes. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess this is where I'll end it. This is what I got done so far. I am now working on the butterflies, which I think I just needed a break from the butterflies when I initially started on it. I think I just needed to give my eyes a break, I guess. Oh, before I end the stream, I'm gonna get these 2 hair pieces right here before I forget. And then after I fill it all with white, then it'll be a lot easier to color in without going through the lines. Time flies when you're having fun. Yeah, exactly. I was having a lot of fun this stream, and thank you so much for keeping me company. I'm glad. I hope to catch you in more streams. This was nice. This was a nice change of pace. Ah. Yes. Oh, look at her in all her glory. I think I'm gonna sketch out the flowers a little bit more later on to get a better idea for the... Because I do have a couple lilies on here, but now with these flowers, which are plum flowers by the way, now with these flowers, I'm not entirely sure if I like the lilies there, but I do want some form of variety. I don't know. We'll see. On that note, I will bring this stream to a close. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm excited for this year. I can't wait. There's just so much to be excited for. I'm so excited to get started on these projects. I'm hopefully able to open up a physical online store and update my website to match my theme. I'm super excited. I can't wait to share all of this with you guys. Alright, that's enough out of me. On that note, I will catch you next time. Alright, deuces everybody.